Hey everybody, what's up? Um, sorry guys, this is my first time leading the show. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Now Catch This with Kim and Tony. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Tony, let them know what we kikiing about today.
Listen, today, first of all, Ray J as an MMA fighter, like, we gonna get into that.
Right, because I thought he was dying. Okay.
Oh,
And another Michael Jackson documentary is about to drop on Netflix. It's got a lot of people talking.
and look, later on, we will kiki about adulting because, whew, child, it just ain't what it we thought it was gonna be. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
at
And
all. It's ghetto.
it's ghetto as hell. But we're talking about it all here on Now Catch This with Kim and Tony.
Catch it. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing mighty fine.
What's up?
Hi, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to Now Catch This with Kim and Tony. If you have not already, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. You are here. At least we hope so. So go
Yeah.
ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. That way you'll never miss when we're going live. And listen, if you can't watch us live on our YouTube channel, you can always watch later. It posts on our YouTube channel. You can watch it later, or you can listen to us later on your favorite podcast stations. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio, honey. So make sure you check us out and tell a friend,
Tell a
because
friend.
the more people who are watching us, the better.
Yeah, absolutely. Put it in your group chats
Yeah.
because you are part of the group chat. So,
When you're here, you are the group chat.
absolutely.
Before we get into all the stunt shows and shenanigans, Kim, what is the tea with you this week?
I've actually had a pretty productive week.
Hmm.
I was able to guest host with my boys on Side Dish. They asked me to fill in for the Side Dish host, Claudia Jordan.
Hmm.
So I filmed the show with them last night, and I will be on there tomorrow night as well. They're on their YouTube, Side Dish TV, at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time every weekday. So you guys can check that out. And I just went on there kind of, to promote our thing, Tony. I told them
Yes.
about the our podcast and gave them a little teaser clip of what they can expect, and they really really like this clip. They like the other one too.
Hmm.
So I think some people asked about it, and I think we got some subscribers, so I'm
We
happy that they
did.
allowed me to come on and promote our thing. So
Well,
yeah,
because they know the hustle too.
they know the hustle more than anybody. These guys have been in
Yes.
the industry, oh my goodness, 20
For
plus years.
a long time, and so yeah, they know how it is. So
Mhm.
shout out to Head Crack and Tanner for allowing your girl to come on and kiki with them, and also promote us, because we need the promotion. We trying to up
Absolutely.
our promotion too.
Yeah, absolutely. And make sure you guys not only check us out, but you could check them out every weeknight, 7 p.m., Side Dish TV on YouTube or where Fox Soul is streaming.
Yes. Today is a very exciting day for me because season 2 of a show that I did called Drag House Rules is now streaming on Out TV. I am very excited about this show. This is a comedic satire of what it's like to produce and create a reality TV show.
Hmm.
Season 1 was a chaotic mess. Season 2 is going to be even more of a mess. And I want y'all to really get into the mess. Here is a little trailer of this season of Drag House Rules, season 2 on Out TV.
I have great news. I'm working behind the scenes now. I'm a producer.
Producing what?
Drag House Rules.
Dear God.
Each week, a queen will go home until one of you is crowned the winner of Drag House Rules. Oh, shit.
Who is he?
Is there drugs in this? The check will clear?
The check will clear.
The check will clear.
Iced coffee is gay. Wow. I'm learning so much from you guys. You people.
You can always come to me if you ever need to talk. I'm all about providing a safe space.
mine?
Girl, please. Nobody cares about your feelings, Selena. Wow, I'm Selena. Nobody loves me. My boyfriend just broke up with me. I take DL loads just to feel something. Todd,
I believe this.
I mean, I love to take DL loads.
How does it feel to be the plus size queen in the competition?
Squid the competition. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah. So listen,
That
if you
looks good.
you like drag queens and you like fun, listen, a lot of you are, if you are a lover of RuPaul's Drag Race, you know a lot of these queens. We have Trinity the Tug, Angeria Van Michael, Selena S. Titties, Safira Cristal, Heidi in Closet, Scarlet Envy, Bibi Zahara Benet, Plain Jane, and legendary drag queen Sherry Vine, all under the control of world-renowned television star Miss Jujubee. So, and it also stars myself and Akash and a slew of other people. So get into it, y'all. Make sure you go check out Drag House Rules streaming on Out TV, which is outtv.com, and sign up and take a look. They're a great network that features a lot of LGBTQIA content. So go check it out. I'm excited. I'm glad people get to see it.
Good. I didn't know. So it's not a reality show. It's just kind of like a mockumentary, kind of.
Yes, and when we did season 1, everybody was like, "Oh my god, this is going to be the best reality show. I am rooting for." Da, 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 da. And then they got into it, and they were like,
"Oh, it started off as a reality show."
No, not at all. People thought it was though, because in season 1, no one knew what this was. They just saw that these queens looked like they were going to be put in a house in like Big Brother style and compete with your host. They thought Tony Moore, but I play Claymore Jones, a former child star.
Nice. So, okay, that's a really cool idea.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you ever watched the show Unreal on Lifetime, like a few years ago, they did a show called Unreal, and it was like a behind the scenes look at what it was like to produce like a Bachelor or Bachelorette season, and all the things that like producers would do, all the characters and all that kind of stuff. And it was a scripted like show, more drama than us. We're very campy and draggy with the Tisha drama. But yeah, but it's fun. So y'all go check it out. I'm excited that it's out. We shot this like back in December. So it's fun. It's
fun times. I can't. Yeah, I need to get into that because that looks super cute. It looks funny. I love that whole satire. Like that's one of my favorite genres of comedy, especially in the realm of reality TV, because reality TV is so ridiculous. Sometimes it is comical.
Yeah, and this shows this 10,000%. Also, if you, without subscribing to Out TV, if you would like to watch the first episode for free, you can by going to Out TV's YouTube channel, and you can watch episode 1 for free. So go check that out. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So that's it. So now listen, now we done got into our stuff. We are doing great this week. You know, even though you live in the unemployed life, you employed this week, honey.
I ain't seen no check. The way the money is running up out of my account, child.
That money said.
That's okay. But that's okay though. That's okay because I'm sowing good seeds. I'm spending the time sowing seeds, doing things that I like to do. It may not be generating any income right now, but you know, something will blossom. Something
generating opportunity.
Yeah, something will bloom. So, you know, while I'm in the waiting period, while I'm in purgatory, you know, I'm just going to keep doing my thing.
Got to plant them seeds.
Gotta plant them seeds, baby.
Plant them seeds, honey. All right. Well, speaking of planting seeds, let's plant a seed in y'all's ear about all the things that happen in entertainment news, honey. It's now time for us to get into it with, child, did you hear? Ooh, child. So what that whistle means, the tea is hot.
The tea is hot, baby.
The tea is hot. Now listen, I let out a WTF, clutch my pearls. What in the world is going on when I read that Ray J the Ray J, R&B singer. If I had one wish, Brandy's little brother.
Mm-hmm.
After all the serious health issues that have been reported on, he is now training for an MMA fight that is happening this Saturday. He is going against Super Hot, and this is going to take place at the Brand Risk 14 UFC Apex in Vegas. He is going against. He's one of the main, the co-main event. This will also feature Johnny Manziel versus Bob Maneri, and it's going to be streaming. But Ray J, MMA,
Yeah,
fighting,
MMA. He needs to sit his ass down.
because it wasn't too long ago that we were talking about you were bleeding from your eye, you was having heart problems, and now you about to Kung Fu Panda somebody in MMA.
Ray J, I am convinced Ray J is a troll. I'm convinced that he just trolls us. He knows how to get the publicity. He knows how to get the attention, and he just does the most ridiculous things to stay in the headlines because he was supposed to be near death. And then his mom put out a statement at one point saying it wasn't a hoax, that he really was sick, that he really was down bad. So what's the truth?
Now, apparently, like with his training and everything, he's in better health and things like that, and maybe it's attributed to the training. However, if I was bleeding from my eye at one point in time and I had heart troubles, the last thing you are going to see me do is be in an MMA match against anybody. Baby, I don't even fight in life. Now, I will verbally fight, but I'm not about to pound, pound, pound kind of fight at all. Like, what is Ray J?
Randy, come get your brother.
Come get him. Somebody please come get him. Well, listen, if you want to get him, child, y'all can tune in this Saturday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can watch on YouTube, Kick, Twitch, X, and TikTok. This is promoted by streamer Aiden Ross and UFC honcho Dana White.
I don't like Aiden Ross. Yeah.
Wait. Not that little slip of, I don't like Aiden Ross. Jessica Carter said, not paying for that, baby. You ain't got to. It's free.
Definitely not paying. I ain't even paying the free 99. They not getting the free 99 out of me, because somebody gonna clip it up and put it on social anyway. It's gonna be on the Shade Room and Hollywood Unlocked and all the things. So I'm gonna wait for that. Definitely not paying for it, but I'm just really confused about what Ray J is going through. He told us he literally had like not weeks or maybe months to live. So I don't know how you can go from that to being well enough to be training for an MMA fight. And that picture of him with the old boy in the headlock, that shit looked fake and staged.
Well, apparently he had knocked somebody unconscious.
Ray J, I don't know if he's ever done that. I don't know. I don't know. But even Brandy is over him and his shenanigans. So
yeah,
I guess we'll see. I mean, maybe he's just trying to do getting some things in just in case he don't make it home tonight. Maybe he's just trying to do some things.
He gonna make you boom, pow, 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 boom,
ping, ping. Yeah,
a ping, ping.
Well, maybe he's just crossing things off his bucket list.
Yes,
but he's on my bucket list. I ain't watching it.
I have no interest, because I don't even, although I do, like when I read Super Hot Fire, I was like, is that the guy that, remember back in the day we used to see those videos?
You talking about
no, not Dylan.
Oh.
Remember Super Hot Fire was the one with like the group of people and they would meet up like at the park or something, and he'd be like, bing, bang, zig-a-dig, boom,
I do remember. It was like a rap battle,
Yes.
but it was just gibberish. Yeah, I do remember that. So
The folks will
I
do
don't
anything to
know.
go viral. They'll do anything to go viral.
Anything for the clout,
Anything for the clout.
for sure. Well,
Mhm.
speaking of clout potentially, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a new Michael Jackson documentary.
Another
A
one.
Another one, the trailer dropped this week, and a lot of people, it's very controversial because it's about, his infamous child molestation trial that went down in 2005, right? So Netflix is basically saying like this is going to be a 3-part docu-series and is highlighting, how the trial went down. This damn light turns off every time it's time for me to talk.
Don't
So
let
it's
it dim your light. Don't let it dim your light. You
So
keep
it's
shining, Kim.
I know. So it's supposed to do like a deep, like forensic dive into like the details of the case because, it wasn't a public trial. We weren't in the courtroom, so we couldn't see what was going on. But basically, they're talking to jurors and a bunch of people who eyewitnesses and accusers and a bunch of people who were inside the courtroom. So it's supposed to be
Yeah.
like an inside look. But I just want to roll like a minute of the trailer just so you could see it.
Okay.
Said, how do innocent people leave the courthouse? They let the whole world see them.
This was a man who was unique in his talent, skill, and accomplishment, and unique in his victimization of children.
When the supposed victim was on the stand, the thing that struck me was, wow, he's just a kid.
It was very moving testimony. It really got to me. He lured young boys to Neverland.
The kids knew the combination to the bedroom suite. Their mother didn't.
The defense said Michael Jackson loves children. It's all been misconstrued.
It was our opinion that they began to come up with these allegations to get a payday.
Testimony keeps on coming.
Culkin called the allegations absolutely ridiculous.
I was juror number 8. What has to be proven is beyond a reasonable doubt. Can you doubt that happened?
Yeah. So, of course, it's garnered a lot of backlash because this comes on the heels of the very highly successful Michael biopic that dropped, some weeks ago, a month ago. So that people are saying like, oh, he's had, that whole biopic was so successful. They're just trying to like, further diminish his character and drag up all the trumped up charges. He was acquitted on all 14 counts of child molestation. So he was technically, in the eyes of the law, not responsible for that, or they couldn't prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. So what do you think? Do you think that like people are just dragging it? Like it's been 20 years. Should people just let it go? Or is this much needed? Do we need to see the inside deep dive of the trial and all that stuff?
It's it's so hard to answer because I wasn't there, wasn't a part of it. But being a part of the stories and the allegations for the years that we have been, because this is nothing new. I do just feel like a lot of times they like this is what it feels like. The movie is successful, but people want to go, let us remind you about this. And it's like I don't think we need another documentary about this. If he went to trial, the FBI raided Neverland, they found absolutely nothing. That's all I can go by.
Yeah.
Because if they did a thorough investigation, and mind you, we've seen other celebrities investigated and they found stuff.
Yeah.
They have never found any allegations to be true.
Right.
And so I just feel like people continue to muddy this man's name with more dogs and more insights and things like that. And even the way that the documentary, the trailer was, it feels dark. It feels like, like when she had the book and was like,
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like, what are we doing?
Right. Yeah, I mean, I do feel like they're dragging it. I
Yeah.
really, really do. I do feel like, it has been 20 years. He was acquitted of all the charges. But I will say this, Netflix has been dropping some really good docuseries lately.
Yeah.
And I'm a documentary queen.
As
I
you know.
love, obviously I'm obsessed with true crime. So I love knowing the details and the forensic evidence of things. So for me personally, I'm excited about watching it just so I can get all the details of the case, because I think there's a lot of things that the public wasn't privy to. And I think sometimes, like, maybe I'm not going to say we were persuaded or whatever, but the media has a narrative and they have an agenda, however that goes, whatever agenda that they have, and they present things to us in a certain way, and it
Yes.
shapes public opinion. So
Yeah.
so if this, hopefully this docuseries isn't biased, hopefully it's very objective, and people can kind of make the decision for themselves. Because if you think back to the OJ case, when we were we were young, we were like super
Yeah.
young at this time,
Yeah.
but I just remember like Black people cheering in the streets. I'm at the hair salon. Everybody is like chanting and yeah, he got off. Da 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 da. And that's kind of was the perception for me. But then when I got older and I started watching these documentaries, I'm like, oh, he did that shit. He 100% did that shit.
Listen.
Like the details, so the devil's in the details. And I'm not saying I'm looking forward to being like, oh, Michael did it. I personally don't feel like he did it, but
Same.
I also, hanging around a bunch of young boys and letting them sleep in your bed is creepy. It is creepy.
Yes.
I will say that. So I'm interested to see some of the deeper, details, to see what comes of it and how I think, what I think after the fact.
JLJ Media, my good Judy, James Lott Jr. said, I've interviewed some of the child stars who were friends with MJ, and they said nothing happened.
Good.
I think we all can look at his closeness with kids and be like, that's a little sus.
Mm-hmm.
But when I took a step back and I realized how adults abused Michael Jackson and used him and utilized him, and how the fact that he didn't have a childhood, there's a part of me that goes, I kind of understand the trust more in children because they didn't look at him in the same way that adults did.
Yeah.
Children looked at him as like, oh my gosh, you have this house with all these like toy-like things and we get to play and all this kind of stuff, right? Which is essentially what he wanted to do. Remember Twister? How they didn't want to play Twister with him? The children did. And so I think Michael found peace and innocence with them that maybe was questionable.
Yeah.
But he didn't have to be Michael Jackson. He could just simply be Michael.
Right. That's true.
So
a big kid.
Yeah. A big kid.
I mean, because he didn't have much of a childhood.
No.
He was literally a working adult in a little body, at a very young age. So I think how things appeared on the outside hopefully wasn't the case behind closed doors. But yeah, people are really up in arms about this trailer, and it's like it's terrible timing, and you guys just will not let that man rest in peace. I don't think we need it, but I'm gonna watch it.
Of course.
I'm gonna watch it.
Just like Jessica Carter 5300 says, let him sleep in peace. He's not here to defend himself. And that's the other thing too, is like they keep creating these docs, and like even while he was alive, he went to trial, he was acquitted. He spoke about it and everything like that. And now people continue to speak on it, and he's not around to defend himself about it. You can only go by what was said during that time. And so it's not fair to keep bringing up the allegations and he's not here to say anything about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
No,
It's not fair. So and I don't listen. If it actually happened, I don't want to take away from
from the
people.
victims. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, I wasn't there. I can only speak of what I see and what I know and what's been given to me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like just they say R.I.P. Let him R.I.P.
Yeah, let him rest in peace.
Because he fought this, and
And a lot of people
he can't fight it now.
Yeah, a lot of people think that was the point of demise for him. Like things just went downhill after these allegations, and I do believe that.
Yeah.
As well. So
yeah,
child.
Well, y'all tune in.
Yeah.
Tune in. Speaking of being tuned in, funny lady and comedian Miss Chelsea Handler recently posted on her Instagram urging singles to slide in her DM because she finna play matchmaker. Catch this.
This is an update from my dating series. If you swipe, you can see people's responses and how people have been doing on my dating thing, which we're trying to formalize. But I mean, I'm on tour, so I don't have a ton of time. But
she loves doing it.
I do love doing it. I love making. I just love.
She loves hooking people up.
But also, if we haven't gotten to you yet, just be patient. Our DMs are crazy, and okay.
And I'm also looking. You know, she's gotta help me.
But just don't sweat it if we haven't reached out to you yet. We will get to you. I promise.
Now, what Chelsea is doing is, people, DM and, they fill out an application, they send in pictures, and then she's, and I saw like a slide that she did, she's like creating like little profiles with people's Instagram handles, if you see a potential mate for you to reach out for them. Now, listen, we've talked about this on the show. I've talked about this outside the show. Dating is hard. Now, how do we feel about this way of meeting up with Chelsea Handler coming in and saying, listen, let me help y'all. Here you go.
Is she doing this on the socials?
Yeah. So on her Instagram, you can, I probably should have done an example, but she did one post where like, it showed a lovely picture of a woman, her Instagram handle, a little bit about her, and then you swipe and there's someone else. And like, you can just go and shoot your shot.
Okay. I applaud her on the effort for sure, because dating in 2026 definitely sucks. But if you look at Chelsea's dating record, I don't know if I trust her to help me find my person. But also, she's a celebrity with a huge platform. I don't know how comfortable I am with her posting my picture and having all these randos. Like, you're just putting my shit on the internet, and like, how do you sift through the potentials? Who's doing that? Who's vetting people out?
Now, listen, they're working behind the scenes to do that. I don't know what the process is or anything like that. My first initial thought was a couple of things. One, it made me think about, you remember the little show that I did during the pandemic called Mutual Friend? You guys can go catch that on my YouTube channel at Lounging with Tony. But I did a show called Mutual Friend where I tried to play matchmaker with my friends, and Kim was actually one of the main daters, and I found 3 suitors for her. That was an interesting time. But some of them worked out, some of them did not. But I feel like you said, in 2026, dating is hard. These apps are hard. And if there's any way to connect people, great. I applaud her for what she's doing. Use your platform to try to connect singles, and hopefully everybody's not crazy or nothing crazy will happen, and hopefully there's some sort of vetting or something going on her team's end. But I applaud it, because dating is hard, and we talk about it all the time. And the thing about it is that it shouldn't be, because when she posted that, I actually went through the comments. And I was seeing people that I know, and there was a lot of people that I know that were commenting, and I was like, what? Like it actually, for me, begged the question of, why is dating so hard? If we're all looking for a connection and we're all looking for our person, then why is connecting with someone so difficult? And my friend James Lott Jr. and I, we actually discussed it briefly. And in conclusion of our TED Talk, it just shouldn't be as difficult to like connect with people. And I think people make it harder than it should be.
Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like Chelsea, and maybe she's working on this, but she needs to make sure her legalities are in order. Maybe she needs to take it off of social and have her own kind of platform outside of Instagram, I guess. Because, you know, Lord forbid somebody meets somebody and something happens, that girl getting sued. And Instagram is getting sued. So, you know, as long as she has all her ducks in a row, I mean, I guess it can't hurt because dating already sucks. So, but you know, kudos to her for helping people try to find love.
Yeah, because I mean, at this point, I'll go on a dating show. I almost reached out to Chelsea Handler myself, but I didn't feel like going through all that rigmarole. Like I'm just looking to meet somebody and just see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck to y'all who reached out to her and who are being posted. Good luck.
Good luck. And if you have any a good experience, let us know. As a matter of fact, we want to interview you.
Yeah. We do. So if you're watching this and you are going through that and you want to come talk about it with us.
Yeah, absolutely. But speaking of talking, recently Michelle Obama was on Kiki Palmer's podcast. And so you remember back in like 2022 when Viola Davis portrayed Michelle Obama
Who can forget?
in a Showtime series called The First Lady, and the backlash that followed. Like they dragged Viola for her portrayal of Michelle Obama. So on Kiki's podcast, Michelle is actually, I think this might be the first time she's actually like spoken out about it. And I love the way, I love me some Kiki. I love the way she,
it's your girl.
It's your girl. I love how she just messy boots and she just slid it on in there. You could tell Michelle wasn't ready for that question, but they were playing this game called Go Low or Go High. And you know, she's famous for her when they go low, we go high sort of trademark, you know, statement or whatever. So this is how she responded to Kiki bringing up the whole Viola Davis thing. Actually, you know, let's look at a clip of Viola Davis portraying her, and then we'll go to the clip of Michelle Obama addressing it.
John Edwards have Secret Service? What about John McCain, Mitt Romney?
Probably not.
Yeah. You know why? You're a coon. You're a nigger. Running for president of the United States. So yeah, there's a little difference between you and those other candidates, Barack.
I could be president of the United States. Can you find it in yourself to be a little excited for me?
Excuse me if I can't share in the excitement of my husband potentially being shot.
So this was one of the scenes that really went viral. I'll be honest with you. I didn't watch any of this series because
neither did I.
I saw the clips and I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't ever want to see Viola in that light. I don't ever want to see her getting dragged because I love her.
Yes.
So I'm like, I'm just not going to watch it. But this is what Michelle had to say about that.
Laugh about it.
That made me think about that
there.
movie with Viola Davis when she was portraying you.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that. That's the one thing I can't do.
Okay, love Viola.
And I'd love to get Viola.
Yeah, right.
We can talk about that scene. Then I'll watch it.
Oh my gosh, I'm on the floor.
So that's all she said about that. But you could tell there was some shade in there.
She was like, "Baby, I'm not. I don't need her playing me." And she was probably like, "What
is that? What is that? Who talks like that?" It was almost like mocking her, you know? like kind of making her a caricature in a sense.
It was almost like maybe when you're studying someone, you're trying to really embody them, and so that people don't see they hopefully see them. And maybe there was a clip or something where she just felt like, Michelle Obama talks, more.
And she does do a lip thing.
Yeah, but it's I think Viola exaggerated it a little more than than what it needed to be.
For sure.
But yeah, Michelle Obama has now opened the door for a great podcast episode.
Oh.
If she gets Viola Davis on her podcast with her and her brother,
I think that was such a great like marketing opportunity, and just putting it out there that, I'd love to have her on the show. We would all be tuning in for that, because I need to see. I mean, they are both respectable women. So, I don't think it's going to give Shady Boots down. There will be shade, but, it's not going to be messy. But I do think that would be a fantastic episode.
I think so
for her to try to get together. And I don't know if Viola would go.
If I was Viola, I would.
And she may go, but this is probably a very touchy conversation for her. Very.
But also I think it's an opportunity to share the reasoning.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like I don't think Viola meant any harm by it. I think she was trying to do her best to honor an honorable woman.
Yeah.
I think maybe somebody didn't let her watch the dailies to be like, should we? Or give me another take where you don't do the mouth.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, who was on set? Like, were they just like, oh yeah, that's great, or did anyone be like, because if we all saw it, people on set was like, yo,
yeah,
they are going to drag her to hell over this betrayal. Betrayal, yes, betrayal and portrayal.
And portrayal.
Yeah. Look, just said it felt sadly forced in those brows. Ugh. Listen, I mean, I don't know, but I just think it's very interesting that I love the way Kiki slid in there, because they weren't even talking about that. They weren't even the question that was even answered before that had nothing to do with that series or Viola, but I love the way she slid that in there, and she got that sound bite.
Kiki said, I'm gonna figure this out.
She said, baby, this is Kiki Palmer. I'm finna get this sound bite.
Baby, this is Kiki. You know what? I should have learned my lesson from last week by trying to sing, but here we are.
Yeah, definitely. Tomorrow, I'm definitely on Side Dish showing them that clip. So it'll be for thousands of people to see.
Love it. But you know what? I also think I think you should make Headcrack and Tanner do it too.
Oh, that'd be such a good idea.
Yeah,
that'd be a good idea.
Tell them that, boy, you better get ready.
That Volche going.
That Volche, honey. Well, listen, speaking of Volche, we're going to rest ours for a minute and take a quick break. But don't you worry, we'll be back. There's more to catch on Now Catch This with Kim and Tony coming up. We're going to kiki about adulting because, baby, we tired. It's Now Catch This with Kim and Tony. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody, that's Kim.
And that's Tony.
And listen, we want you to tune in to our newest podcast, Now Catch This.
Yes, baby. We're talking about everything celebrity news, all things pop culture, and a little bit of life.
Okay, because it's nothing but a kiki when you get us two in a room.
Period.
Now catch it. Now catch this streaming live on our YouTube channel Thursdays at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Now Catch This with Kim and Tony. And listen, we we've got some things to say about
Yeah.
adulting.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was a time, Kim, we were barely adults.
Yes.
Just kids wanting to be adults. But now that we're here, what a mess. And
What a
that's what we're
mess.
talking about in our segment, Let's Kiki. All right. So
Do I
you
need to-
found,
Do I need to screen share this?
yeah.
Okay.
Let's show the people what you have found, because this is what happens. Kim and I be on Instagram. We be DMing each other all types of videos and stuff. And so Kim found this on, I want to say Hollywood Unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
And it poses the question, what's the most annoying thing about adulting?
Yes. So I came across this and I was like, oh my gosh.
Where do we start?
What's not annoying? What's not annoying? Like
It's-
everything about adulting is annoying.
Everything. Here's the thing, and I actually just said this to a group of kids. I think he was like celebrating his 12th birthday. And I looked at him and I said, do not rush becoming an adult, which is the exact same thing our parents told us. Because we would say some slick stuff like, I can't wait till I'm grown. And our parents would look at us like, oh, okay.
Okay.
But what now that we are grown and have been grown for quite some time, what do you find most annoying?
Paying bills. Using my hard-earned money to pay bills, to pay taxes. For what?
Oh God.
What benefits am I getting? We might not even have Social Security when we get older. And we're giving them the money every paycheck.
Yeah.
So we may not even reap the benefits of that. Making executive decisions. You know, that sucks. Like there's so many times where I would just call my mama and be like, look, this is what's going on. Like, you know, I just need support. I just need someone to help me make a decision. It's just like everything just kind of falls on you, and it just sucks. The responsibility sucks. It's the responsibility of that. And I'd say the last thing is the most annoying thing about adulting is having to be an adult, and this whole idea of what an adult is, when honestly we really just want to be children. We really just want to be kids. We really just want to have that childlike wonder. We want to have those child dreams, because I feel like what I found out is my life journey has been all about me going back to the beginning. You know what I mean? It's like I've been trying to be an adult. I've been trying to be responsible. I've been working. I've been paying bills. And I don't want to do none of that shit. You know what I want to do? Create. I want to make things.
Yeah.
You know, and that's exactly, we knew what we were supposed to be when we were young, but they programmed us out of that to be an adult.
Yeah.
And it fucking sucks here. It's ghetto.
I think that's another annoying thing about being an adult, is not being where you should be or where people feel like you should be as an adult. I think there's a certain age where people look at you and they're like, so what are we doing? Because time is ticking. And you feel like you're not where you should be. You know, you could be, you know, at an age where you're still single, you're not married, you don't have kids, you don't have the career that you want, you're struggling to pay those bills. You know, the most annoying thing is not being where you envisioned you would be at whatever age you are as an adult.
Right. But at the same time, when you say envision, where did we get that from? What are we envisioning? Where did we get the source material from?
So
to what we thought we were supposed to look like?
Me.
That came from you, or did it come from environment?
From other people? No, it came from me, because I was always a dreamer. I was always ambitious. And I told myself that when I went back to my high school reunion, baby, you couldn't tell me that I wasn't going to be a star, that WIS TV in Columbia, South Carolina was going to be reporting whether or not I was about to attend the high school reunion. They were going to be outside of my high school saying, we heard reports that he might be coming, but we're not. Oh. There's a helicopter coming through. And the helicopter lands and I get out. Still, I never envisioned myself bougie or anything like that, but I still envision me being me. That door opens. Hey, y'all. Ooh, y'all, I made it. Where's the food? You know what I mean? And them being like, Tony Moore, oh my gosh, you made it. I'll be like, yes, I just came off of the set of my brand new movie that is coming out. And there was no way I was going to miss reconnecting with my high school friends. I made it, y'all. And then go into and just have a good time. That's what I envisioned for myself. I also envisioned being married, a wonderful husband, and having some two, a girl, Khadijah, and a boy named Adam Duncan.
Oh wow! You really envision this stuff down to the
detail. Listen, I had a vision of love, and
I
it was
had
more than
a vision of love, and it was more
given to me.
Listen, I mean, I don't know. I struggle with the whole envision situation because I'm in a stage now where I'm unpacking everything and I'm unlearning things. And I find that a lot of us were duped. I find that a lot of us, they told us what we were supposed to be. They told us what being an adult looked like. We were supposed to be married. And being an adult in 2026, like our millennial era, is different than when our parents were our age back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like the world is different, and being an adult now doesn't look like what our parents and our grandparents told us it was supposed to look like. So I'm trying to figure out, what does that look like for me? What does it look like for me to be an adult? You know, of course, I thought I would be married and I thought I would have kids, but I also find myself asking, like, now, is that what I want? Is that what you really want, Kim? Or do you want that because society has told you you're supposed to have that? Do you really want that? And when I really ask myself, sometimes I don't know the answer. I don't know if I want to have kids. I mean,
but it could also change.
I don't want to miss the opportunity to have kids. That's what's really pressing on me right now. I don't want to miss the opportunity because I know my time is ticking, but that's not the same as wanting kids. So I'm trying to,
pinpoint it.
Yeah.
I think it all depends on you and how you were brought up. I think there are some people who do have that pressure of, you're 30. What are we doing? Are you gonna marry that boy? Are you gonna marry that girl? Like life is ticking by. You know what I mean? And so I think there are scenarios where people do feel pressure to be, doing something, and I think we came from an area where that kind of pressure exists. Being from the South. Oh, after college, it's like, who are you marrying? When are you having kids? What career are we going to have? And that's why a lot of the people that we knew, I don't know if it happened to you, but it happened to me. When I graduated college, there were so many people getting married.
Yeah.
And because it was the next step. Okay, I got my degree. And I know every fucking thing. And then it was like, okay, so this person that I've been dating in college for the past year and a half, 2 years, I guess we should get married now. And then I build my family, and then I build my career. That was the trajectory. And then there was a few of us that was like, hey, like my plan was, I want to go to school. I want to move to LA. I want to be an actor. And then somewhere along the way, I would find my husband and get my kids and have a career. That's what I wanted for myself. And I never had any pressure outside of that. But I think where we live definitely had that pressure. Just like Jessica Carter just said, definitely feel the pressure from my Southern family about being behind on having kids and getting married. I am like, do you see the degrees?
Listen, I've been doing stuff, guys.
I've been doing stuff. I'm not worried about that husband right now. I'm not worried about them kids. I'm worried about getting an education to better myself.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just feeling like we have been hoodwinked and bamboozled, and I feel
We
like I've
have.
been spending a lot of time unpacking that and just rewiring that in my mind. So I can't have a conversation without singing something. But yeah, so adulting in itself to me is just, it's a fallacy. It's fucking fake.
You know why? Because
Fake.
you know what we thought adulting was? Nobody telling us what to do. When our parents were like, "You got to be home by 12." I can't wait till
But
I
you
get
know
grown
what?
because
At this
I'm going
point,
out for as long as I want to. And then we didn't realize when we became an adult. Oh, baby, yeah, I'm gonna be home by 12.
yeah, I'm gonna be at home at 9:30 p.m. rubbing my feet together watching Dateline
In my robe and my
every
bonnet.
Friday night. Every Friday night. And now I'm like, please tell me what to do. Please tell me what to do.
Please tell me what to do because I'm on Plan Triple Z and I don't know what to do.
Right. I don't know. I just feel like adulting is for the birds. Just stay a kid, man. Just stay. I mean, handle your business, but don't be worried about trying to be all adulty and look all adulty and shit. If you like the color, buy your ass a coloring book. It make you feel good. Make something. Paint.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking about buying another clarinet and getting back into my music. Like, I just want to do things that I loved back in the day. Baby, I was tough. I was tough.
Please bring that clarinet
on
that
here. Clarinet, honey. Baby, when I say I was 13 years old, first chair in the high school band.
Oh,
I beat out the seniors and the juniors and the sophomores and the freshmen. There was only 2 chairs. I was one of them. Stop playing with me. Stop playing.
You gonna get up on this clarinet.
You gonna get up on this woodwinds, baby. Woodwinds.
I was in band too, but let me tell you, I was horrible.
Were you horrible? Wait, what'd you play?
I played drums because my mom bought me a drum set when I was young, and she was like, "You gonna play these drums?" So she put me in band in middle school. So in middle school it was percussion, but then I did marching band in high school. I was the last of everything. So when I played bass drum, I was the 4th and 5th one. So when we did the runs, that was me. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That was me.
That bass drum shit. Like, who enjoys that? Because it's boring. I mean, if you're doing the da 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 da, like the drum line, da 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 da, yeah. If you're doing the quads, that's one thing. But if you just
no, give me the do. Oh, but my first year when I played cymbals, honey, we was like,
you thought you were doing something too, then,
and marching at the same time.
Oh,
baby, you couldn't tell me I was not putting on a show.
I can't, but we've gotten off on a tangent. Let me read this comment real quick. So Jess says, do y'all feel like you turned 35 and it quickly became run to the doctor? Absolutely. And you know what? It happens. It literally happens when you turn 30. When you turn 30, shit just start hurting and aching for no damn reason. And Lord, when you turn 40, baby, things should start falling apart.
Let me tell you, when you used to be able to jump up out of bed.
Jump up out my bed, turn my swag on.
Not now.
Take a look in the mirror, say what's up.
When you turn a certain age, let me tell you the process of getting out of bed.
Oh, it takes a minute.
It takes a minute. You open your eyes. You lay there for a second. You got to stretch. And then you have to slowly move out into the edge of the bed. Then you got to sit at the edge of the bed for a minute.
Yeah.
Then you have to slowly get up. And as you are getting up, it sounds like snap, crackle, pop.
Snap,
and
crackle,
you got
pop.
to do one last little stretch because that snap, crackle, pop is like you got to get it out. Because once you start moving, you just might crackle.
You might crackle.
And if you take them steps and you fine, then you good. But you take that first step and you like, ooh, my back. You like, why does my back hurt? Or you go to reach for your toothbrush and you like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Like,
this is
it's
what this is
different.
how I feel when you get out of bed. This right here.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Uh-huh. But yeah, all in all, adulting is just, it sucks.
Adulting is more than being able to go out to the club till 2 and hang out with your friend.
And we
not
thought
have to
that was
abide
just
by
gonna
rules.
be. We thought that was that was adulting. Girl.
Let me tell you something. Me, Kim, and who else? Was it Cherie and Janae?
Probably.
Put on snow gear. Trekked through at least 2 feet of snow to get to our nearby bar called Scandal in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
We didn't make it out of the development. It was a blizzard.
Blizzard.
Yeah.
Wintry mix, as we used to call it.
Mm-hmm.
To go to the club because the school was shut down because of the snow.
Mm-hmm.
But you couldn't tell us nothing. We put them coats on. We
didn't get that though. We didn't even get out of the courtyard.
We didn't. We ended up having a snowball fight and going back in.
Yep.
The snow was too deep.
Look, my mama done posted an AI picture. Let me tell you something about these parents. This is kind of cute too. It do look like her. I don't know who made this. I'm sorry. Look.
But go ahead, mama.
Who doing this?
Listen, let me tell you, parents will surprise you.
That's what I said. This is the first thing I saw. I said, "No, wait a minute. I know that lady. Who is that?
What you doing?" Now, those are the ultimate people who told us, "Don't be so fast to be an adult, because it ain't what you think it is," and they were right.
And these the same ones that can't stay off their phones. That's what gets me. What they used to tell us, because you on that phone, because you on that damn phone, on the phone, messing with AI. These doggone parents, I tell you.
I tell you what. Well, listen, y'all, good luck with adulting and make the best of it that you can. We not as young and fruitful as we used to be, but we gonna keep doing something.
Yeah.
And we gonna go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Because you know I'm about to do it. We've been on our segues.
We've been on the segues, honey. Go ahead, kick it.
Well, speaking of kicking, we gonna kick it to a break and we gonna come back with our last sip. This is Now Catch This with Kim and Tony. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, that's Kim.
And that's Tony.
And listen, we want you to tune in to our newest podcast, Now Catch This.
Yes, baby. We're talking about everything celebrity news, all things pop culture, and a little bit of life.
Okay, because it's nothing but a Kiki when you get us two in a room.
Period.
Now catch it. Now catch this streaming live on our YouTube channel Thursdays at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right,
gang.
Gang.
Welcome back to the welcome back to the last sip, baby. So check this out.
Okay.
Now you know it is graduation season.
Mm-hmm.
Child, the graduates is cutting up bad. So I'm scrolling through the socials, right? And I come across this graduation, and this young lady, you know, as her name is being called and she's walking across the stage, she puts a little bit of seasoning on her commencement as she's going to get her degree. Let me just let me screen share.
She commenced it.
She commenced it all right. Let me share my screen so you can see what's going on. This is what the people is doing at the graduations now.
Now they always been cutting up.
Bad. Hold on. Oop.
Ha! Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Sade Gibbons, summa cum
laude.
Bam.
Honey. Wait,
First of
I want
all,
to see it again.
run it back.
Sade giving summa cum
Honey, summa cum laude at the
laude.
yes. So, honey, when I saw this,
Sade giving.
I'm like, hold on, let me stop sharing this. I'm like, is this what we doing?
First of all, let me give her
Can
tens.
you still hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I can't hear it. But let me give her tens, honey.
Yes.
Because
Tens across
baby,
the board.
let me tell you something. That dip
Listen.
got some airtime.
Yeah. Yeah.
She said, ha, bam.
Bam. And summa cum laude though. Like, okay. I can understand the excitement. And apparently she's a cheerleader at Morgan State University, or she was a cheerleader. And it's the HBCU. So, they do their death drops. They do this is like kind of like a routine for her. So, some people are saying like it was tacky. Like, because you're not supposed to cheer, you're not supposed to disrupt the ceremony. And people were saying it was tacky. So what do you think? Do you think do we need some graduation decorum training?
Not any training, but just respect. Because imagine if every single person did something that holds everything up, that can call thankfully, because what I didn't want to hear was that they withheld her diploma because of that. Because sometimes some people do some antics and they hold their diploma. Trust me, we are excited because I remember when we graduated, everybody was magna cum laude, summa cum laude. Honey, we graduated what? Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lordy.
Yeah.
Period.
So I do feel like you have to be respectful, to the person in front and behind you. So I'm torn between this because I'm like, yeah, it's queen work, but then I'm also like, you could have just maybe did like a quick little hi-ya and then just walked, but nothing so big and dramatic.
Yeah.
And even just allowing people to cheer for you, like cheer, but also keep it to a minimum. Be like, yes.
Right.
That way we can get to the next person.
Yeah. And done. Yeah. I mean, I think there's a time and a place for everything. I definitely wouldn't have encouraged my child to do that. I would have told her, girl, go on up there and get your degree and come on down. You could death drop all you want to at the after party. Okay. We don't need to be doing all that. But I mean, she's a kid. They're kids,
Yeah. I mean, do you remember how you walked across the stage? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. I mean, it was very basic. Like, I just went up there and got my degree, child. It wasn't nothing crazy. Wasn't nothing to talk about.
You couldn't tell me.
I was like, give me my degree.
I was like a superstar that walked into a room. It was very much like,
no, I wasn't doing all that. I wasn't doing all that. And plus, I'm shy anyway. So just being in front, I am shy, Tony. I am shy as shit. I am, but not to the people that know me though. I'm not shy around y'all, but I am shy. I'm very shy. Even on Side Dish last night, you could tell I could see my shy mannerisms. It's a thing. So when I was walking across the graduation, I was just kind of like, oh my God, everyone's looking at me. Oh my God, I don't want to fall. Please don't let me fall. Da, 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 da. That kind of thing.
I think I came across the video of when I graduated. And first of all, I had on this like tangerine orange shirt and tie that you could see peeking through my black robe. And as I walked up, I was waving to everybody and stuff. They called my name and my family cheered and I, thanked everybody. And I was just like, hey, because I knew everybody.
Yeah.
I still do. Jessica Carter said, walking across is different these days. As a Greek, I do love to see us hop in celebration. I have seen some schools let Greeks stroll after the degrees are passed out. However, I can imagine.
Honey, you can see how it's distracting and disruptive. I don't mind it.
I don't mind a little something.
I don't mind a little something, but let's not drag it, you know.
Yeah.
Let's do the thing, and she did the thing and she walked off the stage. So she didn't drag it. It was very fast and efficient. I give her that. So, but congratulations to her on what was it, summa cum laude or whatever.
Yeah, summa cum laude.
Yeah, do that.
Because that's a lot. Because let me tell you what I did. Graduated.
Graduated. I didn't graduate no summa cum laude. I mean, I was like top 10, but child, I wasn't but 96 people in my class. But
I just graduated, and I got an article in the local paper because for 4 years of my 5 years. Listen, I was not gonna rush. I don't need to do all
I did
that
4.5 years.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna rush. I said, let me just go ahead. Now, if I had seen that bill, I would have tried to push it all in through
that part. We
We
weren't thinking about that though. We was trying to get checks.
But I was I got an article in the paper because I was big stuff. I was the mascot for 4 years.
Let me ask you a question. This ain't got nothing to do with graduation.
Uh-huh.
Why do you want to be famous?
Why do I want to be famous?
Yeah, because
but
you said you envision for your life coming back to your high school reunion, everybody saying, "Oh, the news reporting that Tony Moore is coming." That to me screams fame.
Mm-hmm.
Is it not?
It does, in the sense of like how celebrities are treated, and at that time, that's how I thought celebrities were treated. I didn't get into acting because I wanted to be famous. I got into it because I wanted to entertain. I wanted to, this is the job I saw for myself. Doing this and seeing how people react to it and how it makes them feel and how it makes them laugh and how it makes them for a second forget about whatever troubles or whatever that they're going through. That's why I want to do this. It also comes with some sort of stability by doing something that I love,
That's true.
Well, hopefully one day, stability. But I never got into it because I wanted to be famous. In fact, I don't want to be famous. I want to be like Regina King. I want to work and no one cares about me. Do you know what I mean?
I saw Regina King at brunch one time down here. So low key. She was so low key that she had already walked past me before I was like, oh my God, that was Regina King.
Yeah.
She just so meshed in with everyone. You wouldn't even, it took me a double take for me to realize it was her. But everybody knows Regina King though. Her name rings bells, but she not paparazzi. Her work speaks for herself. She ain't got to do that. But at the same time, she came up in an era too where you didn't need to be Instagram famous and this and that.
No.
So that celebritydom back then was different than what it is now.
Yeah. I don't necessarily want to walk around Target and have people following me and all this kind of stuff. I just want to wake up and know that I have to go to set to host a show, to portray a character in a TV show or movie and have fun doing that, and then go back to life.
That's fair.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
That's fair.
I mean, have I practiced my signature? Yes.
I know you have.
Yeah.
I have too, actually. I've perfected my autograph. I sign all the things like that.
But there are, and especially doing little bits of what's considered celebrity type stuff. I hate it. A red carpet thing, can't stand. Because you feel awkward, especially because nowadays it's about being known. So when they don't know you, they treat you a certain way. And I'm like, well, this is awkward. Or or even being an interviewer at red carpets and stuff. And sometimes people will throw people to you and you're like, I have no idea who this person is. I don't know any facts about them. Their publicist just shoved them to me. And while I would love to talk to them, it's like, can you tell me something about them? Because I want to promote them, but I don't know nothing about them.
Right.
So then it's awkward.
Yeah. I was just curious.
Yeah. I mean, yes, I envisioned all that for myself, but really it was more so the hoopla for them, not for me. I would just participate in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would still remain the same Tony that I have been probably since high school. A lot of people said I haven't changed much since.
No.
I mean, I'm older and wiser, but like my personality is still.
Half of that is true.
What's that moment of like, what you mean, the older or the wiser part?
I'll let you. Who calling me? Sorry.
Talk about who calling me. Don't be trying to get out of this.
I'll let you do the math on that, friend.
You know what? And on that note, while we doing the math, we gonna end it there.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. Well, y'all, thank y'all so much for chatting with us and tuning in. This is Now Catch This with Kim and Tony, and you can catch us next Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to give you the lowdown of the showdown of all things entertainment, news, pop culture, and life.
Yes.
Now, excuse us while we go finish adulting.
I'm not doing it.
You got to, especially
no,
you.
not today. Oh, you what? Why? Because I'm unemployed. Leave me alone.
I'll let you do the math on that. Bye, everybody.